Well, hello and welcome back to the channel, everyone, for episode 2 of our No Man's Land Let's Play with me, Farmer Murphy. Well, we're just carrying on from where we left off. I got rid of all the trees that were in our way. You can see I plowed out that little section there. I That blows me away because I didn't take that stump out, but it's gone. So we got a bonus there. So what we're going to do is we're going to get this field plowed. I did take all the trees down to the sawmill there. We ended up with just about 1,000 liters, so that's not too bad. I also have changed the tractor to from automatic to manual because then I found when I was plowing out that other field down below there that in automatic sometimes it would just end up lugging and it wouldn't get my gears here. You'd end up plowing at 8 kilometers an hour and the tractor was lugging down and it wouldn't shift. So I decided that for manual, I want to be plowing at 10 all the time. It works a little better. So we are in manual mode. Anyway, so the plan is to get this field plowed. Then I'll likely stop for something different and take a break and do some proper logging and definitely show you some of that. Sorry, I try and mute any coughing, but sometimes it just can't. It just happens too quick. I can't get to it in time. We do have a few days to get our fields all prepped. Our equipment is fairly small, so it is, and they're not really tiny fields. It is going to take us some time for sure. Oh, missed a little piece there. I'll have to catch up on. Could probably do this in cab, I imagine. Make sure, yeah, we're still. They have improved the mirrors a lot, but like the accessory mirrors are still flickering pretty good on most tractors. It may come a time where we just need to focus solely on getting our fields prepped, because the day does disappear fairly quickly at 3 times. Although it can work into the night in the dark plowing and a lot of the field prep. Just don't like to create the fields in the dark. I'm keeping an eye out on the used equipment to see if there's anything. Well, sorry, not so much we need, but we can afford. But said I wouldn't have mind picking up that little case, but it would just run us too close to the edge. I'd rather have the silo to store our lime in. And it has the added benefit that we can grab some seeds, some fertilizer, and that that Missy B silo stores everything, so we can buy it in bulk at the farm shop and bring it down and throw it in our silo, and it's nice and convenient for us to use. So another bonus. I see our money's gone up a little bit. I'm going to have to check our greenhouses and make sure they're on storing and not selling. Because I don't think the cell tower or the solar panels really create all that much income. Hey, I just said with the number of rocks this is bringing up, we could almost become a rock farmer. Just plow our fields and take the rocks to the crusher and sell them. Probably do all right. Anyways, I'll carry on with this. I'll get this field plowed and I'll bring you back when it's done. All right, I finished the plowing on that field. We're at our logging section. You can see I've brought our equipment out here already. This is my measuring stick, and what this is, this is the length that I want the logs to be. I've just cut a tree and trimmed it to the length of our trailer. So I'll show you how we use that in just a minute. Also, something else that I want is if I pick this one up here, you can see it, that branch that's on there. There's no getting rid of that. That happens, it seems to be mostly on the smaller trees. It's not a limb, and no matter what you do, you can't trigger to cut that off with your chainsaw. I've tried numerous things. There's nothing we can do about that, so we just gotta put it in the trailer as is. So, oh, that was a terrible shot. So let's cut down some bigger trees here and get them ready for our sawmill. I don't know if you guys heard that, but there is now the sound of a tree falling. Now this is where I use my measuring stick. It doesn't need to be exact, it's just to get it close. Oh. You can also use it to push heavier objects that you wouldn't normally be able to lift with another smaller object. Works on anything actually. Like I said earlier, this is actually a grapple fork from a front loader, and I've used the adapter because the log grapple that is made for the telehandler doesn't work as well. Oh, I didn't get a very good grab on that one, but we can probably. If we're not too rangy, get it loaded. Oh, just touched it to the wagon there, to our trailer. Now we might as well center ourselves on it a little better. Now you may have noticed the money has gone down, and that's not because of the silo. There we go. Anyways, as I was saying, I did end up buying a used case. It was actually the perfect size for the farm. It was like 60% off. But what I had done is I put our rock crusher onto selling, and I brought up another load of rocks. That should give us enough money to get through. We don't need the lime until tomorrow for sure, I wouldn't think. It's just that case was the perfect size, but also it took me till 11 o'clock game time to plow out that small field, and our other fields are quite a bit larger, and I was concerned about running out of time. Oh, you sucker. Not being able to do things in parallel and use a worker. Oh, that was my mistake that time. Yes, this is one job, or another job, where I missed the side panel quite a bit, because it was a lot easier to do that with the side panel. But I'm sure it'll get better with practice. Just I'm not used to doing it this way. I like using a telehandler for loading logs rather than a skid steer or a wheel loader, just because of the maneuverability of them and the ability they have to extend the arm. Sorry, had to pause you there. The phone started going off. Needed to jump out and get rid of this stuff out of the road here. Now I gotta put this someplace where I won't lose it. Oh, yeah. Right, well, we need to cut down some more trees. That's all of that one loaded. I suppose if I learned to drive with the controller too, rather than just the wheel, it might make that a little easier, but we're pretty much going to clear cut this area and we can use it for make a field. We'll probably, when we get, where'd I put that stick? It was over here someplace. Oh, right there. We'll probably put a shed down here so we can leave our logging equipment down here. As soon as we get a little bit ahead, we'll lease a Scorpion King and do some serious logging. Come on. Oh. Might as well knock down another one. Pretty cool addition to the game, the sounds of the trees falling. Like I said, this doesn't need to be exact. We're just looking for approximates, so Sorry about that. Messing around there. I thought it looked like I should be able to lift it, but sorry about that. Wife called me away. She needed some help for a second. We'll get the rest of this loaded up. It's for times like these when these stumps are in the road that I brought the stump grinder down. So we'll jump in there and grind out some of them stumps so we can maneuver a little easier. Oh, we'll fight with that one later. Got the ones we needed anyway. Well, I wanted to roll that one down, but I didn't want to lose that one in the process. Anyways, you get the idea. I just about got this loaded up. I'll finish this up and I'll bring it back when we're ready to sell. Well, there we have a load of logs. Maybe not the neatest stacked load of logs, but a load of logs nonetheless. We'll head off to the sawmill and drop them off. Not the smoothest walking operation I'm sure you ever saw. We will landscape in a track over to there here at some point. Maybe I not far enough into the trigger, maybe. There we go. That was the case. So that gave us 15, almost 16,000 liters of wood. Now I have the planks and wood chips on storing. That way we can decide whether we take them over to the carpentry shop or if we sell some on just for the cash, but it gives us the option. I'll head down to the shop and we'll pick up our new tractor, so I'll see you there. Well, here is our new used tractor. Just under 10 hours on it. It's 145 horsepower right now, but we can chip it out or re-engine it, however you want to think of it, to 175. But it was just, unfortunately, when things go on sale, they may not be exactly necessarily at the time that you want them to. But I was just concerned that we might need to be doing some things in parallel, and even the repair cost is not so bad, $600. So it's fully repaired. We won't worry about the paint for now. But this will allow us to, have two jobs at one time. Assuming, of course, a worker will work within the bounds of the fields we created. I tried to get one going on the plowing on great fields, but it didn't work. But you know what? I think I'm going to change my mind. I'm going to just park this down here because we might need to bring some equipment home. And so we'll leave it sit here for now. I just thought I wanted to show it to you. So we can, hopefully it works out. But as you can see, our money's already up to 50,000. As probably the rest of the stones are done. But we should have enough money to carry on for today. So I'm going to head back to the farm and we'll see what we're up to next. Well, as you can see, I'm still down here at the shop. I thought while I was here, I should probably check the used menu, and lo and behold, look what's there. Just exactly what we need. A rock picker, the largest one. And we've got some boulders, so we're definitely going to take advantage of that. So let's buy that, and I'll hook up to it, take it into the shop, and I know what we're doing next. We'll start picking those rocks as soon as we have our own rock picker. Oh, guess I should have looked where I was going. That was really fortunate to get this because I was going to have to lease this, and I was trying to decide if I'd lease it and hang on to it overnight and start picking those rocks or just what to do, but repair price wasn't too bad on that one either. Alright, I'll get this back to the farm and we'll get it set up, and we'll find out right now if a worker is going to do this or not. So catch up with you back at the farm. Well, here we are, moment of truth. See if AI worker will recognize this created field here. Oh, perfect, and it does. Nice. Now the only thing is we do need to keep an eye on this guy here, because once the rock picker is full, the worker will just carry on and it'll pick the rocks up all right, but it'll also delete them. Something we don't want, because we can take and crush these rocks and use them for lime. So I'll tell you, that was actually both the tractor and the rock picker the stroke of good luck. Nice. Now we'll jump out here because I realized I left most of the logging stuff down at the our logging area there, and we need to get rid of some trees so we can plow the next field. So while he does that, I'll go pick that stuff up, and we'll catch up with you in a minute. So while our worker gets the rocks off that field there, I'm going to go around and cut the trees that are in our array here on this field so I can get it plowed. Well, you've probably seen enough of my logging for today, so I will leave it there for now, and I will catch up with you in a little bit. Well, rock picking is complete on both of our plowed fields. Um, I must say I'm really pleased at how that turned out, the tractor and the rock picker. That, like I said, just really pleased how that all worked out. I'm set up here, ready to do plowing, and I think that's how I'll finish the day. But I think that's a wrap for this episode. Um, it's Christmas Eve. This probably won't be posted till Christmas Day or Boxing Day, but I do hope your family had a fantastic Christmas, and look forward to carrying on this Let's Play into the new year. If you're still with me and still watching, really appreciate it. If you've liked the content or got something useful from it, I would appreciate it if you gave it a like. If you're enjoying the series, I encourage you to hit the subscribe button and notification bell. And until next time, thanks for watching. Farmer Murphy signing off.